WLWT investigates. The case of the former Cincinnati Children's Hospital chaplain detained by ICE has now brought up the issue of who belongs in America into sharper focus.
Today, we're told a federal judge granted Eamon Solomon a new 14-day temporary restraining order, preventing Homeland Security from transferring him out of Ohio as his case plays out. And tonight, WLWT News 5's John London reports on the consequences of that ongoing debate and what's at stake.
President Trump's given ICE its marching orders and more funding. He believes the climate is ripe for mass deportation.
We live in a climate of fear, and fear shuts us down. Fear disconnects us.
Mary Lehman, an Episcopal priest, sees impact well beyond migrant communities.
I have people who've been living in this country from places like Canada with a green card for decades who are wondering, if I go home, will I be able to come back where my grandchildren live? Will I be able to come back where I have employment?
Children's Hospital finds itself in the thick of a free expression controversy after terminating 2 employees who publicly supported Chaplain Solomon.
When asked again for comment, a hospital spokesperson said via email, "We don't comment on current or former personnel." There are those who believe the firings are part of a much larger picture.
Cincinnati Children's last year got $160 million in NIH funding.
First Amendment lawyer Jack Greiner on where everyone's coming from.
Children's Hospital is chilled by their fear of losing NIH money. Employees of Children's Hospital are now chilled by what they saw happen to co-employees.
As a recent protest showed, it's a volatile issue and complex when you add in immigration law.
It is Byzantine. It is designed to trip people up and to make them ineligible.
Rabbi Ari June calls the process tough and expensive to navigate.
The fact that you need an attorney to have a high likelihood of succeeding on a proper immigration case tells you what you need to know, which is that it's designed to be arbitrary and capricious and difficult.
So local faith leaders suggest to engage in activities that generate uplift.
And when we make joy together, we stop being afraid. And when we stop being afraid, we make better decisions about how to love our neighbor.
As with that young deported soccer player, it's a different game when it's personalized. John London, WLWT News 5.
Well, just last week, the acting director of ICE reportedly said his agents will arrest anyone who's undocumented, even if they have no criminal record.